So here we are in Istanbul, or here I am in Istanbul, just arrived, got a 24-hour visit, gonna see how many places can get in 24 hours. I think I'm gonna be too late for the sunset this evening. It's around about 4:30 in the evening here. Sunset's around about 6 p.m. so I think I'm gonna miss that. But sunrise tomorrow, not too early, and my hotel is right by the Blue Mosque, so apparently I've got everything within walking distance of my hotel. Really looking forward to visiting this place. The first time I've been into Istanbul. So much to see, so how much can I actually get in 24 hours? Let's see. So my first recommendation, I read online to take the tram or the metro and then a tram to get to this location, and actually with a suitcase it's so much easier just getting the taxi, and the taxi was only not even $12, so I wouldn't even mess around with the metro tram. Just get the taxi, and the guy did so well. But here we are at the Blue Mosque, and yes, look at that scaffolding, and look at this coach. But I just got time for sunset, so I'm gonna need to rush around here and see if I can get an angle where there's not so much scaffolding. Blue Mosque sunset, perfect timing. Perfect timing for all the other tourists to be here as well, but I'm tempted to do multiple shots, and then with Photoshop get rid of all these people. Getting rid of the scaffolding, that's going to be a different thing. Okay, so just 15 minutes from the Blue Mosque, we arrive at the Grand Bazaar, 1461. So I think it's one of the oldest and one of the biggest markets in the world. So time to go explore, and this is where I'm gonna try doing some street photography, but it's something that I'm just not very good at. I'm not very comfortable, so let's see how we do. Well, that was a disaster. It's closed. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. So my plan to visit the Topkapi Palace didn't exactly go according to plan, as it doesn't open till 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's 5:45. I've got a few hours to kill now. Still undecided where I'm gonna go for sunrise. A small kitten playing around my feet here. But found a place where I can enjoy good Turkish coffee. That wakes you up first thing in the morning. That's wonderful. After all that, getting some amazing red sky, but just nothing in the composition. I'm not thinking the shot of the bus is going to be anything too thrilling to share. The red sky was behind this mosque. Now that would be different, but so we've got an amazing day planned today. Had breakfast, full of energy, raring to go. Behind me, the building that I didn't mention, forgot the name, is Hagia Sophia, and I'm planning to go and explore inside that later on today. But we're going to start by going inside the Blue Mosque, which, just to show you, is right opposite Hagia Sophia. There's the Blue Mosque right behind me. There's so much just within this one small vicinity. So I'm In fact, not planning to use any transportation whatsoever. Everything's going to be done by foot. So the plan is to do Blue Mosque, go inside the Hagia Sophia. Then there's an underwater basilica cistern. That looks really interesting. Followed by Topkapi Palace. Then Suleymaniye Mosque. Apologies to all those who can reference these terms much better than me. Then I'm thinking about taking a ferry, going along the Bosphorus. Apparently get some good views of the city from there. We've got the Whirling Dervishes later on today, and the Grand Bazaar to finish. Then it's going to be a taxi to the airport and leave. So all of that within, let's say I've got 14 hours to do all of that. I say it should be an amazing day. Really looking forward to it. Here we are inside the Blue Mosque, which unfortunately is going through a major amount of renovation. So I don't think we're gonna see it all in its full beauty. This is the limit as to where I can go. So visitors stay behind this line. That's no doubt how it looks when the scaffolding isn't here. Okay, so it's just an incentive, a further incentive to come back and see it when all of this is complete. Okay, so just come into the Hagia Sophia, as I believe it's written, probably not pronounced locally. So some guidance here. First of all, no tripods are allowed. They took mine away at security and got a ticket, so need to remember to pick it up on the way out. Entrance is it 60 or 70 lira? It's 70 lira. And then you notice I've got the earbuds. If you want to get the tour guide, that's another 30 lira. So and you will need some form of identification, either your passport or I left a driver's license, which was okay. So don't forget that if you want to get the audio guide. I was told to budget around half an hour in here, which seemed a lot considering how much you pay to get in here. That's worthy of a shot. Unfortunately, even with this scaffolding, you can see renovation is well overdue here.
Dijo que como que nosotros somos cristianos y tenemos muchas creencias que vienen del judaísmo, según el 10 mandamientos.
I always like to find something which is a little different. So here, this is the weeping column or the wish column, where put your thumb inside, rotate it, and you're supposed to be granted a wish. So I've got to give this a try. Yes. So down in the basilica cistern, and once again tripods are not permitted, left with security. As you can see how dark it is, it would be really useful to have the tripod here. But anyway, there's a banister here right in front of me. I'm going to try and perch my camera on this, although it does look rounded. But yeah, this is going to take a multi-second shot to try to capture all the detail here. 20 TL, that's about $4 to get in. I think it's worth it. So we're in the Topkapi Palace Museum, and 4 for 4, as I expected, no tripod. So again, the point I just made, I don't think there's any point bringing your tripod during the tour on the day, because they take it off you wherever you go. So the visit to Topkapi is definitely worth a visit, if not just from playing it being a tourist. You are permitted to be tourist beyond being a photographer, and what a pity that they don't allow you access here for sunrise, because there's a tremendous view over the Asian side of Istanbul and the bridges. I'm sure it'd be amazing for sunrise shots. I'm not sure what time it closes, so it might be an option for sunset. I'll check on that. So again, well worth a visit when you're planning on being a tourist. $3, that was well worth the money. You spend well over an hour going along the Bosphorus under a couple of bridges. There's not really too much commentary, but yeah, for $3 it's well worth it. Next up is the Grand Bazaar. This is massive, and you could spend hours here. It closes at 7, I think, and I need to be at the Whirling Dervish for 6:30. So I've given myself, let's see, it's 20 to 6. I've got a half an hour. So far, plenty of gold merchants. All that glitters, you know, the rest of the same. Just got to the Whirling Dervishes, to be told no cameras allowed. I'm still going to try and sneak a photograph though. Looking forward to it though. So there we are, just about at the end of my 30-hour visit to Istanbul, and I'm leaving it with very good memories. It's an incredible city. Highly recommend, if you've got the opportunity, come and visit. Certainly for more than one day, 2 to 3 days minimum, I would say. Today I've done well over 12 miles. One of the recommendations, if you do intend to walk around the city, and you can easily get around most of the key places on foot, bring yourself some good walking shoes. I didn't do that and my feet are complaining. The other thing, as I mentioned, don't bother bringing your tripod, because the majority of places just will take it as soon as you pass by security. The other place I've been to, I haven't needed the tripod, so leave that behind. That's less weight in your backpack. All the things that I've visited, I think the only one I would suggest you could miss is the Archaeological Museum, unless that's your kind of thing. I spent probably 15 minutes there, didn't really bring me anything. but the rest of it, thoroughly enjoyed it. So again, highly recommend, if you've got the opportunity, jump for it. I'll be coming back, I hope, with my wife. I've promised her that I'll bring her along here. So yeah, if you do come back, it'll be at least for a couple of days. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been beneficial. Oh yeah, lenses. I just thought I'd mention what lenses I used. So I brought my wide angle lens, my 16-35. I used that quite a lot. My 70-200. I didn't use that as much. It's not a lens that I do use a lot. I brought it along because I'm trying to force myself to use it. I brought along a 40mm f1.4 purely because I knew I'd be going into some dark environments, and that 1.4 would be highly beneficial. So those three lenses served me well. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you're planning to visit. I'd love to hear. Bye.